Dear friends, welcome back to my channel Let's Read. Today I'm uploading a story after a long break. Today we'll be listening to Who Killed Him, written by Gauri Rele. Let's begin with the story. A day before her birthday party, Shreya invited her close friends Kavya and Avinash at her place. Shreya was known but still struggling news reporter and her husband Ramesh was an entrepreneur. When Kavya arrived at her home, Shreya greeted her with a charming smile. They had a little talk. While talking, she suddenly remembered that Kavya liked black coffee a lot, so she went to the kitchen to prepare the same. Both were enjoying coffee with warm breeze at balcony when the doorbell rang. She rushed to the door, guessing it would be her husband, but to her surprise, it was both Ramesh and Avinash. Adding two more coffees on the table, Shreya started to introduce Kavya to her husband. Meet Kavya, the most intelligent girl in our college. Her handwriting is just awesome. Interrupting her in middle, she could copy anyone's handwriting too, Ramesh added. Shreya was taken aback about how her husband knew Kavya. Well, we three were in same school. You just replaced her in college and we became friends. Avinash solved her puzzle in his mischievous tone. Oh, that's unbelievable, Shreya added, almost laughing. At dinner, they were sharing their experiences at work. Finishing the dinner, they were about to take a small walk, but suddenly a message. Would you like to test percentage of friendship between us? Bang at Shreya's mobile, followed by Avinash and Ramesh. To their surprise, it was a message from Kavya. They decided to play it. So Kavya bring her laptop immediately. It was game of putting thumb of people between whom you want to know friendship percentage. Everyone was curious. The room was full of enthusiasm and curiosity, of course. They enjoyed the game a lot. With refreshed mood and good time inside, they were out to take walk at nearby garden. Everyone was calm, enjoying the breeze and mild moonlight. Kavya broke the silence. Avinash, do you know what is more dull than you right now? Avinash was knowing her for more than 4 years and was sure that she is going to crack a joke on him, and as usual, he will have no option rather than replying her. And what is that, dear Kavya? He replied. Just look at your shoes, be little pity on them, and get them polished. Or let me do a favor. I will get it polished by tomorrow. So they will shine at least brighter than you, said Kavya. Oh, you are such a kind lady. Watching you polishing my shoes would be much better anyway, and I'm still happy for my shoes. Avinash replied in mischievous tone as usual. Shreya and Ramesh were enjoying their pranks. By 10 p.m., they were back home. The next day was busy, noisy, and more about decorations. Everything was going good. Finally, it was evening and it was party. Avinash bring drink for everyone, but to his notice, Kavya was missing. He looked for her, but come back and joined Shreya and Avinash. Where is your best friend, Avinash? Shreya asked, teasing him. She is booking tickets for us. We are leaving by 11 p.m. train. What? I should stop her. Saying this, Shreya rushed to the guest room. Please stay for tonight. You can leave by tomorrow morning, said Shreya. Oh, we must leave now. But what are you doing here? It's your birthday. Come on, let's go outside. I will get a drink for you, replied Kavya, closing her laptop quickly. Shreya was not happy, but Avinash handled the situation very well. Don't worry, we will stay a week at your place when you will throw another party of your promotion to chief editor. I am sure you are going to get promoted soon, aren't you? Yes, she will, rejoiced Kavya and Ramesh. They enjoyed the party thereafter. At about 10:45, Ramesh dropped both of them to railway station. Returning home, he helped Shreya to clean the mess at home. Shreya was very tired, so she went to bed. Also, she has some important meeting to attend tomorrow. Ramesh took his cigarette and went to balcony as usual. After some time, he was looking for ash bowl. He found a Avinash handwritten note below the ash bowl. Your uncle Ranga Kaka passed away in afternoon. As it was Shreya's birthday, I don't inform you. I have booked tickets for village and I will be waiting for you at the bus depot at 6 a.m. Don't call me, as Kavya is with me. She will get to know everything. She booked a ticket for me, so I had no option than to travel with her. When she will change a train, I will take a train to our place again and we will travel to village. Don't inform Shreya right now. She has important meeting tomorrow. Please be in time. It was all confusing for Ramesh, but he decided to follow the instructions as he trusts Avinash. He left the home by 5:30 a.m. When Shreya woke up, she found Ramesh's note at the refrigerator. Good morning. I have some work. Will be home at 9 p.m. Good luck for your meeting. The meeting went so good that CEO promoted Shreya to chief editor. Sky was limit for her happiness. She called her husband but it was off. She made a couple of calls but phone was switched off. Suddenly her phone rang. She picked up hurriedly, thinking it would be her husband. Is this Shreya Ranawat? Yes, replied Shreya. Your husband is dead. Please come to Madhavan building immediately. A police officer informed her. When she reached there with a broken heart, she found Ramesh lying on floor unconscious. There was paint in his shirt as building were under painting. She was crying to death. Followed by a couple of days, the investigating officer came to her home. Avinash was with her. Pointing toward him, officer said, "He is the person who killed your husband. We found his thumb impression and footprint at murder site. Also, his handwritten note and bus ticket booked by him in your husband's pocket." He handed over the written note for her confirmation. Avinash tried to defend himself, but it was all in vain as all proof were against him. Officer came forward to arrest him. Shreya stopped him. Murderer is Kavya, not Avinash, officer. And she started to explain everything. I was having many thoughts from the last couple of days, but I was not sure about them. I am editor and I have specialization in detailing. The day Ramesh was murdered, Avinash was participating in state quiz competition and got prize too. So he can't be at the murder site. When I was office that day, I received a video call from Kavya. Her white kurti has stained with same color at Madhavan building. I asked her about it, but she said it was nail paint. I ignored it at that time, but her nail paint were already painted black, and as much as I know her heartily, she put any nail paint other than black because black is her favorite. Okay, but what about all impression, ticket booked by Avinash and this handwritten note? It was all planned. Avinash and Ramesh were good friends. He can message him or call him if his uncle would die. Who write a letter for that? She do it so that all proof straightly points towards Avinash. She can copy anybody's handwriting. And copying Avinash's handwriting was not a big deal for her. A day before birthday, we played on her laptop using thumb, and thus she managed thumb impression and policing. His shoes was good excuse to manage foot impression. At birthday evening, when she was booking tickets, I see bus ticket booking app in contrast. She was traveling by train. She took detail from Avinash for online booking of his train ticket and booked bus ticket from the same time for his account. Avinash will never do that because he knew Ramesh had vomiting problem and he never traveled by bus. Officer, that bitch managed everything and executed according to plan. She is the real culprit. Get her locked. She ended with tears in her eyes. Taking a deep breath, she sat down, still thinking, why would have she done it? Avinash sat by her side, repenting. He shouldn't have trusted Kavya this much. Dear friends, this was the end of the story. Please stay tuned for another. Also, do not forget to like, share and subscribe the channel.